Alright, so we are actually on day 3. The first 2 videos were, just the first 2 days, just powered through that. Looks like these are actually going to be fairly long videos, so I'll try and make them as interesting as possible. Not too much, just like blabbering, but anyway, so we've started off this morning, just tacked this coil tower in place. I've also, I'll just get some light under here. So I've also just made these little brackets under here. So that's going to, I guess, like stop the coil from coming out as easily, or like falling over it, even though it technically can't. But anyway, so this part here is 20 mil off the side of the coil, and then this part just, I guess, does the same thing as this part here. So yeah, the coil ring, that part there, sits in there, top and bottom. So yeah, we've just done that. What else? Oh, I've marked out the so just here, got a mark there. That is going to be where the shock is going to mount. So we go on there, and then just down here on the factory position on this diff. So again, this one's a 80 diff, front one is a patrol. So yeah, I've pretty much started cutting out these brackets. So this part here, so yeah, just made a few markings on there, and then yeah, we're going to do that now. So yeah, the next clip will just be I guess them all made up. Alright, so I have the top and bottom shock mounts in place. I've also stitch welded this coil tower, bucket, tower, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's all stitch welded in place, cross members welded. I've also finished up these upper and lower arms. Everything is pretty much all welded in. So I've also, where are we? So I've also finished these plates as well. So all this is 8mm plate, gusseted up there, welded top and bottom. This one's a little bit smaller just because we've got fuel and brake lines on this side, but as you can see there, she's all in nice and strong. So yeah, like bolts all still just need to be done up tight, but yeah, I've also gotten all the brakes back together, and it's all ready to actually drop down on the ground, and then I can suss out the handbrake situation, because this diff has been moved back, I think it was 70mm from memory. Yeah, it's going to make the handbrake cable just a little bit short. I've also got to set up the proportioning valve position, which needs to be done at ride height, and then yeah, measure things from there. All the brake lines, yeah, everything's like all back together. Just need to work out mounting and lengths of extended brake lines, but once it sits on the ground, it'll have enough clearance for now that I can still drive it around. So it's only going to be when it's completely drooped that it will be too short. Yeah, so I'll drop it down. I'll just have to keep an eye on the coils themselves. So these are 80 springs. I believe these are a 2-inch lift. Not sure of what weight, but these will just go in it for now, until I get another set of springs that are a little bit bigger. We'll probably end up going with a 4-inch spring. Not sure on weight yet. It's just going to depend on how it rides with these ones. I doubt it will be a very heavy weight spring though. So yeah, so I'll drop it down now, and see how everything sits, and then start making a few more things, and then we'll get started on the front. Alright, so this is sitting at pretty much close to its height with these particular springs. So again, not sure what weight rating these ones are. They did compress a little bit, so I'd say they're not overly heavy. And yeah, so we're probably about a 4-inch lift at the moment with this. Just comparing to, I guess, how it was with the leaf springs with the 3-inch lift in it. So yeah, we're still going to have a little bit more weight in it. So obviously got underside toolboxes coming at the rear. We've got trundle drawers go in there. So yeah, there's going to be a little bit of weight still to go in it. But yeah, it's not going to be a great deal. So yeah, now we are up to handbrake and doing the proportioning valve for the brakes. So yeah, I'm going to get stuck into making them, and then we'll have a suss of the front situation. So as I said previously, we're going to be retaining the 75 series part of the proportioning valve, so we don't have to adjust anything. So this part here is the 80 series one, so we're just going to rip that off because it actually goes to the other side on the 80s. So yeah, all of the brakes on the 75 are on the driver's side, so yeah, we'll rip this off. Okay, so this is pretty much bang on where we're going to be mounting this. So yeah, we've got about, I guess, 4 inches there. So that's not too bad because yeah, that should be plenty of still up travel, and then obviously down travel it's going to have plenty of movement on there. So obviously when the diff goes this way, well, it's going to travel that way, and when this side drops down, it'll still be able to flex up that way. So I think we'll end up just mounting it off there with a L-shaped bracket, and yeah, we'll just see how it goes there. We'll do some brake testing and see if it's happy there, make sure the front and rear is working as it should, and if it works, then yeah, obviously it'll stay. So the handbrake, so this just mounts into that hole there, so we'll probably just lift that up a little bit, just because we've got the bracing on here, and then we'll just have to make some extensions, I guess, from here to there, so that's not too bad. Same with this side, I'm guessing. Yep. So yeah, a bit hard to see with the lighting, but yeah, I'll also need to mount these onto here, so I might make a little bracket up for this one here, and yeah, that's pretty much the rear absolutely sorted, so that's pretty sick. So yeah, I've also got a brake line just up there to mount up, just with its standard P-clips. So what else is there? I'm going to have to mount these up here. I've still got to put the fuel tank back in, so I've just got to modify the brackets, which just bolt onto here, and then they've got the strap coming underneath as well. So yeah, because I've had to move this cross member back a little bit to allow for the coil tower here, I'll just have to shorten up the brackets that actually mount to this, so that's not too difficult. It doesn't have to go back very far, and there's plenty of room for it. So yeah, we'll get stuck into these brakes, and then we'll start mounting up the last few things. Okay, so we've actually skipped a few days ahead. I spent a bit of time just measuring a lot of things, checking it all, squaring everything up. I've had to change a couple of brackets here and there just to make things right. But yeah, so we're pretty much all welded up now. So I've actually run out of MIG gas at the moment and MIG wire, so it's a bit difficult to get into a few places with the TIG, but everything is like welded up enough at the moment. So like, yeah, it's plenty enough, but there's a few spots that I would really like to just add a little bit more weld into. So in the next week, everything will be going back. So we're actually on New Year now. So yeah, once we can get some MIG gas and some MIG wire, then I'll come back and finish things off in that side of things. But we're going to lay some paint on everything now, and then we shall start doing the radius arm bushes. So yeah, that one just needs new bushes in it, but well, both sides need new bushes. And then I think we are pretty much good to put everything back together. We've got 80 series bump stops as well. So yeah, we've got these. We will have to space them a little bit. But yeah, that's how we're going. We do have some personalised plates as well to go on this. So yeah, this is where we're at now. So I'm probably going to end it here, and the next video, you're going to see it all like back together, all four wheels on the ground, ready to drive. So yeah, like go and comment, subscribe, like the video, do all that sort of stuff, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one.